What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. My name is Trevor Steele, an instructor here at Backcountry PPG, and in today's video, I want to talk about 3 common forward launch mistakes.
I'm just happy to be alive today.
We are down here at the Salton Sea, which in the wintertime is a very popular flying location and somewhere you should consider coming someday when you get into paramotoring. Well, I want to talk about these 3 common mistakes because I keep seeing people make these mistakes, especially really new pilots. So I want to help just point out these mistakes. Maybe you're making them, maybe you will make them, and I want to help you stop doing so. The first common mistake that I see that almost everybody's going to do in the process of learning to fly a paramotor is what we call pressing your A's forward. I'll overlay a clip right now of what it looks like, but it's where your arms come forward and it actually frontals the entire leading edge of the glider, deforming, deshaping the entire wing, making it really hard to inflate and get above your head. This is something that we definitely do battle with. You know, we always say arms back, but for whatever reason, as soon as we start running forward, people's arms want to go forward and it causes the wing to frontal. Well, one of the things that we found that kind of help reduce this is to imagine you're pinching a pencil between your shoulder blades. So you bring your arms out like you're inflating the glider. I like to pull to tension on the risers, and I like to squeeze a pencil between my shoulder blades. Get my chest forward down a little bit, my butt back, and now I can keep my arms more straight all the way up to the top versus having them push forward and frontal that glider. It's just one of those small mistakes people make. Maybe your arms don't like that movement and you've got to do it in a different way, which there's a handful of different ways to approach that situation. But if you keep noticing your leading edge frontaling, or you have a hard time actually getting the glider above your head, it is probably that you are pressing the A's, which is causing that wing to kind of just get strangled and it just doesn't want to fly. The second common mistake that I see is what we call starfishing. That is where your arms get locked out beside you. The problem with starfishing, both on the ground and in the sky, is you can't feel what's going on with that wing very well. Those brakes talk to you. They give you a lot of information. They're telling you if the wing is going forward, backwards, left, right. There's feedback that comes through those lines into your hands. And if your arms are stiff, it's really hard to feel that feedback. It's also really hard to get your hands up properly to 0 brakes if you need to, or to a more exact motion, as you're just kind of flapping your arms like a bird and you lose that finesse touch. That is commonly when we see people lose control or stall the glider or blow a launch or any of those things. Keeping the elbows bent gives you the better ability to keep that glider under control, prevent frontals, stop it from stalling, and feel what's going on. The third thing is what we call kangaroo arms. Very similar to the starfish, but instead of sideways, it's forward. Now, this is usually people that have bad shoulders, and we're gonna talk about that in a second. But you get that wing up, and you probably press the A's in the process. Your arms punch forward, they stiffen out, and they're gonna go like this. And you just kind of look like a kangaroo with your arms punching forward. Firstly, it looks funny. I don't mean to make fun of you, but it's kind of a funny looking thing. Secondly, just like the starfish, you can't feel what's going on. Also, you can't get your brakes to 0. You need to have your arms relaxed with light tension in the arms, not tense muscles, so that you can feel add give when you need it. Oftentimes with flying, there's a lot of information that you're giving and receiving quickly that your body just learns to feel. You feel what that wing's doing, you're doing it instinctually, you're moving your hands as you need to. If your arms stiffen out, you have disconnected from the glider. You're no longer actually flying the wing, you're just doing a process. So one of the more overwhelming things with learning to fly a paraglider and a paramotor is you need to learn how to fly the glider. You need to understand how it moves, it dances, it flows. You and the wing need to kind of learn this dance and you need to become connected with the wing. Well, if you have really stiff arms, chances are you didn't actually learn to fly the glider. You learned a process. You learned you do X, Y, and Z, and 5 out of 10 times it works and you get in the sky. And there's a lot of people out there that do that. The problem is you don't have as high of consistency with your success rate, and overall, you don't have as high of control. So if you find yourself in turbulent conditions, you don't understand that flow, that movement of the wing, you don't understand that feedback, or you just don't feel the feedback. And it means you don't control the glider as you need to. So loosen up those arms, spend more time kiting, get a feel for that wing, keep those arms back, don't frontal the wing on inflation. With all of that being said, my name is Trevor Steele. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what topics you want us to discuss next. If you're interested in learning how to fly, we offer a 10-day beginner training program. If you're interested in refreshing your skills, improving as a pilot, we offer a 5-day adventure advanced training program. Please hit us up if you're looking for paramotors, paragliders, accessories, or equipment. We'd love to help you, and I will see you all in the next video.